Hello there. Listen to me carefully. I am 73 years old, and today I'm going to say something you may not like. Most of what you have been taught to believe about aging is wrong, and the bitter truth is this: the people who were supposed to tell you the truth, your parents, your teachers, society, either lied to you or they never understood it themselves. I spent the first 50 years of my life believing the same things you probably believe today. I thought I had it all figured out. I had a good job, a house of my own in New Jersey, respect at the office, people asked for my opinion. I believed I was on the right path. Then, at 52, something happened that shattered everything I thought I knew. What I learned in the 21 years after that completely changed how I see life, death, and everything in between. Before I go any further, let me be clear about one thing. I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm not trying to sound wise. I am saying this because my time is limited now, and there are things you need to hear, not for me, but for you. At 52, I experienced what doctors call a cardiac event. In simple terms, my heart tried to kill me. I was sitting in a conference room, quarterly numbers, targets, growth charts, the usual. Suddenly, the room started spinning. My chest felt like it was being crushed. The next thing I remember, I was waking up in a hospital bed, tubes in my arms, machines beeping, my wife sitting in the corner, crying silently. The doctor said, "You're very lucky." Lucky. I had come inches from dying, and they called it luck. Years later, I understand they were right, because lying on that hospital bed with nothing to do but think, I saw a terrifying truth. I had been living my entire life on autopilot. I wasn't truly alive. I was just fulfilling responsibilities, checking boxes, trying to meet other people's expectations. And what still scares me today is this question. If my heart had actually stopped that day, what would I have left behind? A nice house, $20 million in assets, a retirement account, a handful of corporate achievements that no one would remember 5 years later. Right now, you're probably telling yourself the same lie I told myself. There's still time. I'll do it later. I hear people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s say this every day. When I make more money, I'll be happy. When I get the promotion, I'll slow down. When the kids grow up, I'll travel. Real life starts after retirement. Let me save you 50 years of regret with one truth. That day never comes. The goalpost keeps moving. You get the promotion, then you want the next one. You make money, then you want more. You keep chasing something that's always one step away. And one day you look back and realize you're 70 years old and you have no idea where your life went. That's exactly what I did. I spent 30 years climbing a ladder, only to realize at the top that it was leaning against the wrong wall. And the most painful part, you can't climb back down and start over. Time doesn't work that way. Here's something no one tells you when you're young. Success is a terrible goal. I say this as someone who achieved it. I became a partner. I bought the house. I built the reputation. And I'll be honest, none of it completed me. You reach a goal, feel good for 2 days, then the emptiness returns. So you set another goal, and another. It's a treadmill, and eventually, you are exhausted. I had a friend named Michael. 3 years ago, he died at 68. He worked 70 hours a week, built a $20 million business, never took vacations, always said, "Next year, I'll slow down." Next year came, and so did a stroke. At his funeral, his son said something I will never forget. "My father was a very successful man, but I never really knew him." Is that the legacy you want to leave? You will not regret the mistakes you made as much as the chances you never took. I don't lose sleep over deals that failed. Those don't haunt me. What haunts me is the trip to Japan I never took because I was too busy. The relationship with my brother that I let fall apart because I never made time to fix it. The book I wanted to write but never started. The time with my children that I traded for late nights at the office. That's what eats you alive. The chances you missed. The paths you didn't choose. The love you didn't express. The risks you didn't take. All because of fear. You assume you have unlimited time with the people you love. You don't. My father died when I was 45. Our relationship wasn't easy, and I was always too busy. I told myself I'd call him when work slowed down. It never did. Heart attack, a few hours, and he was gone. Do you know my greatest regret? All those Sundays I didn't call. All those evenings I said I was too tired to visit. All those small moments that disappeared forever. There is no later. After my heart attack, I changed. I stepped back from work. I learned to say no to what didn't matter. I started saying yes to what I had been postponing for years. In the last 21 years, I've learned more about life than I did in the first 52. And what truly matters is painfully simple. Time with the people you love. Work that feels right in your soul. Not collecting things, but collecting experiences. Making memories. Being present. I know this sounds easy to say. If I were your age, I might roll my eyes too. Yes, bills have to be paid. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you not to sacrifice what matters for what doesn't. So let me ask you one honest question. If you died tomorrow, would you be satisfied with the life you've lived? Don't think about what people would say. Don't think about your achievements. Just ask yourself if you would feel at peace. If the answer is no, what are you waiting for? What are you gambling your life on? I am 73 years old. My health has been stable since that heart attack, but every morning I wake up knowing I'm living on borrowed time. In truth, we all are. Younger people just don't feel it yet. I have 3 grandchildren. When I look at them, I see the same rush, the same anxiety, the same race I lived in my youth. I try to warn them. They don't fully hear me. Not because they are bad people, but because they are still in the storm. That's why I'm telling you this. Maybe someone will listen. Maybe someone will choose differently. Maybe someone will avoid the regret I carry. Every day, you are one day closer to death. I'm not saying this to scare you. It is simply true. If your parents are alive, they are aging every day. One day, they won't be here. Your friends, your partner, your children. No relationship lasts forever. So what will you do? Delay that phone call again? Postpone that trip again? Or will you start living today? If I could speak to my 30-year-old self, I would say only this. Stop trying to impress people who don't matter. Don't sell your health for a career. Don't postpone happiness. Call your parents more often. Travel. Try scary things. Say no to what drains you. Say yes to what fills you. And most importantly, start now. Because the right time never comes. I am 73 years old. I am at peace. Because the best years of my life began the day I understood that time is limited. Now, I am truly alive. Now, I can be silent. Subscribe and share for more.